ain't right, and that's I don't condone. I got homies behind the wall wishing they was home. They got jammed up, kept discussing business on the phone. But Scotty, boy, we 200 pins off them $20 flips. I'm going by myself when it's time to up. That way police don't have a clue when turn up. I'm dolo when I'm out.
Hey, welcome in, everyone, to another edition of the NFL and Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. Up next, we've got what ought to be a great matchup between the Oakland Raiders and the Madden Legends. So with that, let's head over to the Hard Luck, Texas, massive AT&T Stadium in Arlington. On the call, here are Brandon Gaudin.
All right, Chaos here, still grinding on this journey.
And hi again, everybody. Alongside my partner, Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gaudin. And Charles, when you and I were going through our final run-throughs at breakfast, we kept thinking tonight we're going to get to see a couple of very good passing offenses.
And we're talking about both sides having multiple receivers that can have an impact on this game. It's not just one guy that's going to make all the plays. If you take him away, maybe number 2, number 3, they make the big plays that impact who wins the game.
They run again on first down. Lynch able to push his way forward here for a good little gain. 5 yards on the carry. Good pickup on first down. He's back to throw. And he just chucked that one out of bounds, out of everyone's reach. Maybe a wise call not to take a sack in this part of the field. It brings up third down. The Raiders on third down. 5 out of 9 thus far. This will be 3rd and 5. Back to throw. And he's got his tight end Cook in the end zone. Touchdown, Raiders. Jared Cook, a 14-yard touchdown. And the Raiders are an extra point away from taking the lead. Now they can boot it through on the always important extra point, and then their defense has to hold up their end of the bargain.
And there's something that you pointed out in numerous games.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stands.
So the ref makes a call. No touchdown there. Wipe it off the board. They do tack on the extra point as well. And that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish. Jackson now to return. They'll bring it back to just about the 25. Call it the 24-yard line. Out now come the Legends. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Back to throw. And Rudolph has it left side. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. Give him 9 there on the first down completion.
I like what they did there. Still keeping their tight ends involved. They understand it's not quite Hail Mary time just yet.
That last catch short of the marker by just a yard leaves them with a very manageable 2nd and 1. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get it out near the 40 to the 39. 7 yards there, good enough to move the sticks. Clock's under a minute. Still plenty of time, partner. They have all 3 timeouts.
That means they have plenty of options in their play calling and where they target on the field. They can throw it downfield, maybe even in the middle, and use their timeouts.
They'll look to throw. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And he can't hang on to it. That would have sealed it. Instead, 2nd down.
I know that interception was dropped, and it would have been their
fixed
third
it?
of the game. And I will guarantee you, in the huddle, on the bench, all the defensive guys have been talking about is, we kept this guy right where we want him. Who's going to get the next one? It almost becomes a challenge and they missed a golden opportunity.
He's going to let it fly. This is caught inside the 15. And he'll be down deep into Oakland territory. And they rattle off a big one. Now the offense going to use the first of their timeouts, as it'll come with 15 seconds to play in the ballgame. And the question now, how do they want to work the clock here on 1st and goal? A field goal would give them the late lead. Now Watson. And put it on the board. It's 6, a touchdown. Kyle Rudolph with 9 seconds remaining. And his guys have taken the lead here in the 4th.
Touchdown, touchdown, touchdown. Yeah, I know only one of them counts, but this one looks like it's going to lead to a victory. I know we're not supposed to count anyone out, but with that little bit of time left on the clock, it'd take almost a miracle for them to lose this one.
It would, and this is going to sound cliche. It's been such a great game. You just hate to see one side lose, but, hey, they earned it. Watson. And he's got it. So the two-point conversion is good, and they add on to their 4th quarter lead. And the formula there on the two-point try, they go 5 wide. Not even the option to hand the ball off. They got it.
They tried to create space, and there isn't a whole lot of it there for the defense. What you're trying to do is make sure that someone, if they're going to catch the ball, make them catch it behind you because they run out of space with the back line. But in this case, the offense figured it out.
Oh, yeah, Mary. Got it. Back out. Coach suggestions. X.
Carr to throw. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked off by the longtime Charger, Eric Weddle. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line.
You got to know as a quarterback that's going to be tough to outthink this guy in the defensive backfield. He's been at it 11 years now, so he knows all the ins and outs of the position, and he's in the right spot there to come up with the interception.
After the interception, here's Watson. Fighting through pressure, and it's incomplete. They're still throwing to the very end, but now this game is over. A lot of scoring. There's no doubt about that in this one, Charles. Points, they were not at a premium. They were pretty easy to come by.
They were, but it was fun, wasn't it? Because both teams finding ways to...
Level up.
I never think about it, but I got something to do with it. I got the streets on my back, carry it like I'm moving them. I told him to
Alright. You're gonna level him up with that card. Back out. No, back out. Running back. Running back. Down one. Press play options. Square. Upgrade. Go down to the next one. Like that. X. X. Huh?
83.
Huh?
The 83 now.
Wait, was it 82?
Yeah, 83.
Alright, good. What's the speed?
Speed. Stiff arm, spin move, juke. Awareness, carrying, pass back, run block, kick return, trucking, looseness, BC vision. Honestly, it's all I gotta do now. Yeah. What's the speed?
She's gonna talk. Hey, what's the 82 say?
Carrying.
What's 84?
Awareness.
Go up some more? Go up more, go up more.
That's not far enough. There's awareness, carrying, pass block, run block, kick return, trucking, elusiveness, whatever the word is, BC vision, stiff arm, spin move, juke move, impact blocking, run block power, run block finesse, pass block power, pass block finesse, lead block, and break tackle. So back out.
Back out, you're done.
That's it. So we'll do the other one. Score in the game. Okay.
What quarter you in?
I don't know, fourth or third. Yeah, I like with these kind of play format.
Huh?
I like with these kind of format.
Oh, you know.
Welcome in, everyone. I'm your host, Jonathan Coachman, and this...
Oh, we're in fourth quarter. I just scored. Oh, dang, it's third and fourth.
Third and fourth?
And the offense gets set here for a third down play. From the gun on third, Watson. And this one hauled in by Rudolph. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 42. That good for 6 as they keep this drive right on rolling. Continuing to steadily move the ball down the field. Not big play after big play, but these moderate gains getting them first downs.
And you know what they add up to, right? If you continue that pace and you continue to move it downfield, they add up into 6 points. That's exactly what you're looking for.
Watson in the offense going to come up 1st and 10. And he's 4 for 4 now, throwing the ball to start the drive. On 1st and 10, Watson. And almost intercepted. It would have been his second pick of the game. Instead, it'll be 2nd down. So after the incompletion on 1st, now 2nd and 10. On 2nd and 10, Watson. And Rudolph has it, the tight end. And he's going to be out of bounds, but able to take it inside the 40-yard line. And a nice gain at 21 yards.
And there's another completion to the tight end. And let's face it, it is hard to overthrow a 6'6" target.
It is indeed. Quarterbacks like their speed guys. They like that huge 6'6" target that they've got in him.
They really do, and it reminds me of what one great tight end told me once. He told his quarterback, just make sure you throw it up there. You know, kind of like put up on the top shelf where the kids can't get it.
Now a first down carry. It's Williams. And a short gain there down to the 37-yard line. The All-Pro Justin Houston in on the tackle.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
Time for a break. We'll come back for the electrifying conclusion after this. So it's our visitors with the football as we get you reset. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. To throw on 2nd is Watson. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he'll work it inside the 30 to the 29-yard line.
First, yeah.
8 yards on the completion, but now they face third down.
It should have been third.
He has been terrific today, hasn't he?
Yeah, absolutely. Run flawless 2-minute drill right here. This has been quarterbacking 101 with a flourish.
The offense on third down tonight, they have been superb. 5 for 6 to this point. They're up against a 3rd and 1 situation. They'll try and run for it. Here's Williams. And he's able to get the first here as he's taken down at the 25. The gain of 4 that time as the drive continues.
We all love to have a home run hitter in the backfield. Guy who can take it the distance. But a short yardage, trying to pick up first downs, that big guy, always a nice luxury to have, isn't he?
He'll look to throw. Got a man, it's Brown. And down inside the 15 he goes. Give him 12 yards on that one. It earns him a fresh set of downs. And now all of a sudden the shoe's kind of on the other foot. Maybe you pull the reins back here a bit?
Yeah, a little bit, because you got to make sure that you don't score too quickly.
Finally a first red zone opportunity for these guys. They have a 1st and 10 at the 13-yard line. They'll run it now out of the gun. And he's going to fight his way forward here for a modest gain. It's a 6-yard pickup, and it gets him to 2nd and 4.
That's a strong pickup right there on first down. And as this drive goes on, we're seeing an offensive line and running game imposing its will.
Watson now to throw. And that'll be incomplete with 11 seconds remaining now. What a play. Maybe a game-saving play on the knockdown there.
That was beautiful, wasn't it? If you're looking at it from the defense's perspective, they looked like they had a shot at it. Maybe a completion. Ball gets knocked away. Can they rise up and do it again?
And his kick is right there. It's good. And it's celebration time on that sideline as they have taken the lead in the final seconds. So there was a little meat on that ball, a little more than a chip shot considering the circumstances, but he's able to bang it home in what should be the game winner.
And the key was getting him into a good position to kick from. I mean, if that's a 52-yarder, you're going to have some anxious moments. But kickers nowadays, you give them anything under 40, and they're automatic.
One final try from Mahomes. Now a desperate, and a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by the Pro Bowl safety Cam Chancellor. And his guys are going to take over at the 39-yard line. Well, we were on hand for a fun and entertaining game here. Coming down really to that last play. Great job defensively to get the pick and seal it.
And we know that every...
Turn that off the points. Hurry up, please.
Hi.
What?
That song, remember it?
Come up a little bit.
Nope.
Welcome to Hall real quick.
This is LA. This is awesome. I didn't do the I gotta do.
What?
I didn't read what I had to do.
Let's win the game, basically. What are you gonna do?
Hey everybody, it's the coach here in Orlando, getting you set for this edition of Match
Score is 14-20.
Who's winning?
I am. Let's go.
Who has the ball?
And the Seahawks offense, 1st and 10, getting ready to go. Throwing now, Wilson on 1st down. This one complete to his fullback out of the backfield. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 to the 5-yard line. 23 yards on the play.
I think the good offensive coordinators in the league now are looking at the fullback position and finding the right guys to hide in that spot and increase their passing game, as we just saw there. How about the run after catch? Racked him.
Well, yeah, whether it's a true fullback, a tight end, you put in the fullback spot, you know they're going to be tough to bring down if you can get them the football in the passing game. Out of the gun, here's Wilson. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. C.J. Prosise, a 5-yard touchdown. And the Seahawks are now just an extra point away from moving out in front. Janikowski good with the extra point, and that will put them on top here in the 3rd. And what a drive that was. 16 plays all told. And the Seahawks capping it off with a touchdown. This is fielded at the goal line. And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line. Back onto the field comes the offense for the Madden Legends. They're down here, but very much in this game. What's the tonality of a coach's talk when a game is within striking distance like this at intermission?
Typically, what they're doing is emphasizing the things that went well in the first half and wanting more of that. Sure, you've got to go over some of the errors and clean up some things because there's a reason you're down. But overall, I think they want to stay positive, stay up with this team. We're just starting the second half, and we've got the football. Let's go ahead and punch it in, and then we'll take it from there.
See how that recipe works.
Got to give credit where it's due. Really nice defense on that play. The pitch and catch was successful, but not any run after it.
Four yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Watson looks to throw again. Over the middle here to Brown. And he'll be brought down right around the 37. They just keep marching right along. 1st down on a pickup of 8 there. For Brown, that's his 5th catch. So 5 catches over 50 yards. You might as well set your watch to that. He does it every game.
Think about 2013. The only player in NFL history to have at least 5 catches and at least 50 yards in every single game in an NFL season. So that's not just talent. That's durability. That's dependability. That's a guy who really wants to play each and every week.
Now here's a pass on 1st down that's knocked away and incomplete.
It's always a good play when you're able to bat a ball away or down, because if you actually tip it in the air, now the offense is getting a second shot at catching the football, or another receiver may come along and grab it out of the air and turn it into a big play. So if you make a play on the ball, make sure it's knocked away or down. Otherwise, there could be some jeopardy.
This offense was on the move. Now 2 straight incompletions have them looking at 3rd and 10. To the air yet again, Watson. And the Seahawk defense gets to him, and they bring him down. Bobby Wagner in there to drop him for a loss of 10. And it'll be 4th and long. And no matter what the situation, the O-line just hates that because they feel... And how about this, a fake? But he will not make the 1st down marker. That'll be a turnover on downs. Offense back out now for 1st and goal after the successful fake.
Anytime a fake doesn't work, we usually focus our attention on the guys that were unsuccessful. But how about the defensive guys? They have to plan all week. They have to prepare all week. Special teams, they look like they were educated for that one.
Educated on their toes and getting a big stop.
Every year I go to the combine and marvel at the speeds that line up.
Back now in Arlington. And we've got a dandy here. A 1-point game as we begin the 4th. On second down, here's Wilson. And that is out of the back of the end zone, incomplete. The tight end, Ed Dixon, was the target. And now it's third down.
Boy, you will not see a quarterback of his caliber miss on one like that very often. I mean, there it is, wide open, got the shot, and he misfires.
We talk about, boy, he'll want that one back all the time. He definitely wants that one back. On third and goal, Prosine. And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. They'll get 10 there, but it leaves him just short for fourth down.
There are certain drives in a game where anything less than a touchdown that caps it feels like an absolute disappointment. This is one of those drives.
So a lot rides now on the big left leg of Sebastian Janikowski. This is less than an extra point, just a 19-yard attempt. Janikowski bangs it through, and that'll move their lead up to 4 now. So it's an old-school extra point that counts 3 times. So it's certainly a disappointment they weren't able to get it in the end zone.
Yeah, I can just imagine post-game, head coach looking at the box score, 19-yard field goal, grimacing a little bit, but having to realize that at that moment, getting 3 points was vital. Go ahead and get the points, put them on the board.
And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. The Madden legends heading back onto the field. And that last drive was very, very balanced, pretty methodical. You think they go that route again?
I'm always of the school that until they stop me from doing something, I'm going to continue. And I think that that's exactly what they'll look to do. But the beauty is the balance that they've created sets up opportunities for big plays. Looks like a run, turn into a play action, and throw one deep.
They'll run it now out of the gun. And he'll get this up only to about the 33. It's a pickup of 3, and we have now arrived at the 2-minute warning. Time for a break. We'll come back, see what transpires after this. So it's our home team here in possession of the football as we come back. And let's see what they've come up with offensively after having time to talk it over. Off of play action, it's Watson. He's going to let it fly. This is caught inside the 15. And what a big-time play there. 49 yards.
Now that play will end up on the highlights, and you'll see it all over the place. But what you won't see, the offensive line that bought the extra time, that allowed for the big completion downfield, those guys made that play possible.
Now it's Watson. Flush to his right. Oh, no, he lost the football. And this is going to kick out of bounds. Bounds are 2 there. They'll keep possession back inside the 10-yard line.
I don't know about you, but I could hear and feel the sigh of relief all the way up here in our booth.
That was palpable. The sideline, the friend there.
No doubt about it. Ball goes over the sideline, able to retain possession, no turnover. I know it's coaches are screaming, just hang on to the ball, man.
On second down, Williams. And now lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. It's a loss of 4. Now third down. This linebacking core, they've done a good job of keeping that running game in check, haven't they?
They certainly have, and what they'll also do when this game is over is thank the guys up front, the big defensive line, because they've kept them clean, so to speak. Not letting blockers get to them, allowing them to run to the football and keep that running game bottled up.
Throwing on third down, Watson. And, a crusher there as it's intercepted. Picked up by the all-pro free safety, Earl Thomas. And they'll have the football, but deep in their own territory as he's brought down at the 5.
Well, I don't think we'll have to look very hard to find our play of the game. That was an absolutely monstrous big play right there. Backs to the wall. The offense has it in the red zone, driving for the winning score, and he says, not on my watch. And that is one happy bunch on the sidelines.
They'll start out on the ground with Carson. And a short gain here as he gets it up only to about the 6. Just a yard on the first down carry, so it's 2nd and 9.
Oh, wow. They dropped that time real fast, and I'm losing. From 40, 50 seconds.
Well, partner, even though my phone alarm failed me this morning and I missed our AM workout, we still made it through this thing together, didn't we?
Well, you always know I need extra workouts just to keep
come on.
So it doesn't matter, but thanks for sharing a booth, and thanks for being our quarterback.
Yeah, you're the...
Okay, now this time...
And the offense readies for a first down and 10. Now a play fake here on first down. Rush coming, and he's taken down. Anthony Barr not dropping into coverage. He comes on the blitz and takes him down for a loss of 9. And here the pressure from the outside linebacking spot.
And normally when that happens and they're able to get home, that means the other guys on his team helped him out a lot. That they occupied people to allow it to be no less than a one-on-one situation, allows him to get home.
On second down, here's Penny. And he'll be taken down at the 33, a pickup of about 4.
But if you're a football guy, that's a pretty run because everyone is in sync right there. Obviously, the guy carrying the ball, but how about the people up front? Leverage, athleticism, they created some nice space for him.
And on third down, a nickel formation here defensively. Off the play fake, here's Wilson. And he's going to be taken down. Pressure gets there back at the 39-yard line. Michael Strahan, he's the one that gets him down. It'll be a loss of 5, and it'll bring up 4th down. Now here's Michael Dixon, as he should be able to pin him back deep here with his first punt.
On the 4th yard? 4th.
Now we take a glance at the offense as they work their way back out for their first possession of the second half. They have the lead. Now they'll be looking to extend that lead.
And this is where I enjoy talking about one of my favorite subjects, tendency breakers, or counters as I also like to call them. You've done things in a certain way in the first half, and they've had an ability to see what you've done. They're going to make their adjustments. So guess what? You adjust yourself and try and stay ahead of the pace because you are looking for some separation in this ball game.
The adjustment to the adjustment.
Without a doubt. Show them one thing, hit them with something else.
Again, it's McCoy, and he'll be brought down, it looks like right at the 15. They get 6 on the pickup there as the drive will continue.
They're trying to show that they can run the ball, protect this lead, give it to the backs, play a little bit of keep away, don't you think?
And that's probably a good philosophy at this point, going to make that defense stand up and stop them. Watson on first down. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be taken down just shy of the 40. 3 quarters have come and gone. You are watching Madden Ultimate Team on EA Sports. As we are just about set to go here in quarter number 4. Watson now 12 of 15 throwing the ball. 80% so far, and it's 1st and 10. Now a first down throw, Watson. Trying to lob it in there, but it's incomplete. He was looking for his tight end there, Kyle Rudolph. And it's 2nd down.
You know, every time we talk with people about the most important quality for a quarterback to have in the NFL, what do they usually cite?
Arm strength.
Yeah, and that's really way down on the list. Accuracy is one of the bigger ones, maybe the foremost one. That's what he needed on that play.
So now 2nd and 10 after the incompletion on first down. Watson off play action. He's going deep for Brown. So the long attempt falls innocently to the ground, and it brings up 3rd.
Yo, nah, bro. He was wide open.
Another incompletion would certainly be ideal defensively. A big play now. This is 3rd and 10. They'll fake the handoff. Now Watson. He's going deep for Brown. Now look at this. They get the turnover they needed. It's intercepted. Shaquille Griffin with a pick. And a very good return as he'll take it all the way up to the 40-yard line. Game of the 4th.
All you talk about is taking care of the football, and especially with a lead here in the 4th quarter, turning it over, now the door is open for the opposition.
Just in general, when you're passing in the 4th quarter with a lead, no matter at what point, you got to be super careful.
Got to be careful, and sometimes you can be so careful that you end up running yourself into an error.
And now whistles and a flag, and I think we got a jump here.
Neutral zone infraction, defense.
So 5 yards there as one of the big guys up front moved.
And in a 4-3 front, you've got the 2 defensive tackles right near the football. I know there's a lot of movement around there, but they're always taught to have one eye on the football. Apparently, that didn't happen.
So this helps to start a drive. After the penalty, it'll be 1st and 5. From the gun, it's Wilson. And Dixon over the middle. And he'll be taken down across the 50 at the 45 in enemy territory. Give him 11 yards that time and a new set of downs.
I know I spent a lot of time talking about how tight ends in a lot of cases now are pumped up wide receivers, but they're still big people. He used that frame right there to absorb a really big hit on him and held on to the ball.
They'll throw on 1st down with Wilson. Time for a break. We're back to see what happens after this. So it's Seahawk football as we march toward a conclusion. They come up on a 2nd down now in a game that looks like it's going to go down the wire. Back to throw. And the grab made by Doug Baldwin. And he gets this inside the 35-yard line. 1st down, Seahawks. Wilson to Baldwin. Back to throw. And his throw's going to be incomplete. Good coverage that time by the linebacker, Deion Jones.
Sometimes it looks pretty simple batting the ball away, but oftentimes there's some pretty good teaching and practice that goes into it. Being able to get to the receiver, not interfere, and get his hands through the football and knock it away.
After the incomplete pass, here now is 2nd and 10. He's back to throw. And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The Stork, Hall of Famer Ted Hendricks, in there to drop him as the clock continues to roll. They'll look to throw. And this is going to be incomplete. So down 6, and they know they need this one on 4th down. Got to try it here. He's back to throw. He finds his man, Baldwin. And down he goes, taking it inside the 10, just shy of the 5 at the 6. They keep the game alive, at least for the moment, as it's a 1st down. Throwing now is Wilson. This will be caught just inside the 10. Fighting for the pylon, but he will not get there. They mark him short of the goal line. Nice job defensively to hold him to 4, and now it's 2nd and goal. From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. He'll look to throw, and he can't get a throw off. He's taken down. What a huge play at this point in the game. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Here's Penny. And he'll be brought down this time at the 5-yard line. Give him 4 yards there, but they're still well short of the goal line with 4th down now looming. Throwing is Wilson. And he's got it. And he is in for the Seattle touchdown. Doug Baldwin with time running out. And the Seahawks are within the extra point of taking the lead. The dramatic score to tie it, and now they just need the PAT to get the lead late 4th quarter.
So much for the touchdown maker. It's all about the extra point attempter. And I can't wait to see how this one turns out.
So they're not home yet. Still a critical extra point here to break the tie. A very important extra point there, up and good. And that is going to put them on top by a point, and it sets us up for quite a finish. Jackson now to return. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Now Deshaun Watson and his offense heading back out there. Yeah, this is a spot where you can learn a lot about a young quarterback.
And that's why they brought him into the organization. Because you don't just bring them in strictly for their talents. You think that they have that something special in them that will allow them to function in these types of situations. Now it's time for them to be clinical.
And he can't get a throw away. He's taken down. The former first-rounder Barkevious Mingo. And it'll make this a 2nd and long.
Brandon, if I'm an offensive coordinator and I see an all-out rush like that, I file it away because I'm going to use their aggressiveness again.
Under pressure again, and down he goes again. Gonna need something special here on 3rd and long.